Just a little ways east from the nation's political arena, we're in a much different type of arena here. Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland. Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
When you call that first down running play, you don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Out of the gun, Daniels. Forced out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, the secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Blowing back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And there wasn't much he could do there. A small gain to the 43. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9. Shotgun snap to Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. The Commanders ready for the punt. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. And he doesn't put much height or distance on that one. He lost the football. And the fumble recovery is made. Oh, baby, that was sweet. They popped him before he could even get started on that return.
Imagine running down the field, navigating all those guys that want to block you. You get free, and I'm sure part of these guys on this punt coverage team, Kate, are wondering, was he going to wave his hand? Is it going to be a fair catch? Was it all for naught? No, it was not. And they get a chance to lay the wood, and they deliver.
That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, I think the defense coaches in coverage, breathing a sigh of relief. There was space right there. If that throw came 1 second earlier, that was going to be 6.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Daniels. Complete out to the right. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
They send a tight end in motion. Here's the give on 3rd and short. Space to the left. And he has it all the way down to the 8. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go. Warriors 70. Take go.
Working inside the red zone. Cut near the goal line. And he's going to be touchdown, Brock. Looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Here we go, Shaq. Go.
They'll send him up the middle. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Just a yard that time. They needed more, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
Wangu. And he tried to power it forward, but I don't think he got it. No gain, maybe just a couple of inches on the run. That brings up 4th and goal.
Well, this defense simply outplayed the offense here on these first 3 downs. And now they put this offense in the unenviable position of deciding what to do on 4th and goal.
Ready?
Here we go, 4th and goal inside the 1.
60 by 6. Ready?
Now Daniels off the play action. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
I'm going to guess a little deal was cut there by these pass rushers in the huddle. You guys in the secondary, just buy us a little time. We don't need perfect coverage. Just tighten things up so we can get home. And boy, did they ever in a big moment.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And he'll find a little room to get this up to the 10. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Oh, is that interception? Quay Walker in to pick it off. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Point after added on by Shudak. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. Returning it from the 4. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. And the Commanders get home, they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Whatever could go wrong for him so far certainly has. And so many times when we see a QB throw an interception early, it just starts to get in your head. That little seed of doubt. That little thought that you got to flush of, oh, what's going to happen next? Because then you hold the ball. And you hold the ball in this league, and you get sacked.
Chased out to his right.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Shotgun now for Stroud. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Stroud throwing here on 1st. Buys time, rolling right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
All right. 90 Texans.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They're stuck behind the sticks on 3rd and long. From the gun, Stroud. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Jamin Davis. And the Commanders are going to take over after his 9th interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
And he drives ahead for good yardage up to the 45. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and 3 now.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. The screen pass falls incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch, but still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Complete beyond the marker. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. Jukes out a one-stop, and he's taken down at the 30. They get 13 on the pickup, and that'll be good for a Washington first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Daniels on first down. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now begin with a run by Mixon. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Here we go.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take. We'll take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
1st down, Stroud. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so it'll be 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Stroud to throw again on 2nd. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. Jukes one defender, and they make the tackle at the 38. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. Just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Texans going to kick this away on 4th, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Fielded at the 11. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. That punt goes 63 yards. And the Commanders will go on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now Daniels to throw. Wangu on the catch. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Derek Stingley putting that play to bed.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 21. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Looking to throw. He puts some power on a deep one left. They connect on the deep shot. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. He's got it all lined up. Shudak ready to send this flying. This return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
On the flip, right?
Here's Stroud. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Jamin Davis. And the Commanders have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career. Well, you kind of had a feeling, Brock, that they were going to be passing early and often, coming out of the locker room on the losing side of things, right? And that coverage, man, they knew it too. Right there to make a play on the very first throw.
Yeah, no doubt, I think in any of our minds, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine. You could know it's coming, but you got to then go out and execute and take it away. Played right into their hands, and now a chance to add to this lead.
Escapes the pocket. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throw away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Here's Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
On now comes their punter. And this will be his second effort of the contest. And this is a worm burner. He did not hit that one well. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it's going to be Texans football. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Going right side, mixing with it. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. And holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Launches one deep downfield. Collins there to grab it. At the 20. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. Texans shrinking the lead some in the third. Nico Collins with the touchdown. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers. And sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Back to the well again. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
The Texans going with a dime set here. We've got 6 DBs for 3rd down. This finds Evans complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
New set of downs for him from the 46. On 1st down, here's Daniels. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And it sets up 2nd down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. From the gun, it's Daniels. He's on the move. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And they make the tackle at the 38. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. And no luck there, and that throw falls to the ground. Now is Terry McLaurin on the target. So 2nd down coming up.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
19 target. Here we go. Here we go.
Again, Daniels to the air. 5. Jalen Petrie there on the stop.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. That one ends up a gain of 6. And the Commanders will have a 1st.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Make it a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Daniels back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, short of the 15. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Let's go. Ready?
Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
And they needed more than one defender there. Powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Well, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal.
Ready?
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction. Caleb Shudak now on for the field goal. It's a 29-yard look right down the middle for him. Coming off the edge, and it's blocked. Live ball picked up inside the 25. Has a hole left, room to run. The 40. Hits the 20. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get this tied before the end of the 3rd. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans take the lead on that successful kick. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Ready?
Play fake here, Daniels. Completed to his running back. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's Commanders football, and they'll get to work, coming into the quarter trailing. Second and 3 now.
Let's go now. Take go.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Third and just 2 to go.
Tag. Go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. To the sideline, catch secured. Wow, he made that one look easy for the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Throwing now, Daniels. Sheds off a rusher. Pass is hauled in by the running back. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 47. He's got Shaheed. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm sure coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. To throw, Daniels. Taken in by Shaheed. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Cowboy 80.
From the 37. Gets this one to Shaheed. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. And that is caught. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 4th quarter lead. Mike Evans with the touchdown. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw, just the right touch, and you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead. I don't care.
You're biased.
But the success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. Would have felt more comfortable, obviously, with a 7-point lead, but they have to settle for 5. He's got it all lined up. Shudak ready to send this flying. He fields it from the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Cade. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
1st and 10, around to Mixon. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
All right.
On the ground again with Mixon. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. He's going to push one deep down the right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Nico Collins, the intended target. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
All right.
Looking to throw. He completes it in traffic. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on. All right.
A give left side. Here's Mixon. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in D.C. Texans facing a 5-point deficit. Second and 6 coming up here. From the 48. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go.
Throwing now. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And the defense comes through. 4th down, that much tougher.
Every sack, every stop has just been like another nail in the coffin. And now there's only one spot for a nail left. This is their last chance. And that defense, well, they've got this crew on the edge of the cliff. Now can they go finish when it matters the most?
Trying to push it deep downfield. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Here we go, set.
Give now to the running back. Cuts it to the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Route, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6. They snag some much-needed momentum to end the regular season as they start looking ahead to their wild card contest next week.